The USA Radio Network presents the greatest radio programs of all time.
Suspense.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Dragnet.
This is classic radio theater.
Gangbusters.
I was a communist for the FBI.
Lights out, everybody.
Now here's your host, Wyatt Cox.
Before that amazing innovation called Cops came about, there was a radio program just like it, covering the mean streets of Culver City, California, Night Watch. This episode originally broadcast July 24th, 1954.
It's 6:30 p.m. and I'm late getting here to the police station. Well, frankly, no one will believe me, but I got stuck behind a freight train.
I know.
Hi, Al. Is Sergeant Perkins in the office?
Yeah, he's in there, and that woman's back again.
You mean that same one that...
Third time this week. She's in the office with him there now.
Oh, okay. Well, by the way, my name's Donn Reid, a police recorder. They're going to join the detective unit tonight and follow them on their investigations. And while you listen, remember, the people you hear are not actors. This is it. This is real. This is what happens on the Night Watch.
Night Watch, the actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. There are no actors. There is no script. Every voice, every sound is authentic. The investigations are recorded as they actually occur. Night Watch, presented with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, W.N. Hildebrand, Chief. We switch you now back to police headquarters and police recorder Donn Reid.
And we own that house.
Here in the Detective Bureau, Sergeant Perkins is taking a complaint from a gray-haired woman sitting across the desk. I'm familiar with this case inasmuch as she has filed several complaints before against the same boy and his family. As I recall, the Juvenile Bureau has never been able to find sufficient evidence to take any action up till now. Well, let's see what the difficulty is this time.
Very few people in Culver City. But when we bought that house, from that day to this, if I hadn't been annoyed by this son of his now, who is a moron and strikes me as being a creature of some unusual juvenile depravity. He doesn't seem like a normal creature at all. And he has two teeth that stick out like a rabbit. And he does everything he can think of to annoy me. Jump up behind the hedge on the sidewalk when I'm in the front yard watering it and whoosh at me and growl at me like an animal. And I just drove out of the driveway now to get my daughter. And he sprang across the parking, which is 12 feet wide, and stuck his head in the window and shrilled at me. Well, I tell you, I wasn't afraid of the boy, but the shrill was so unexpected in the car there that you have simply got to send word that if his son bothers me once more, that you have instructed me, that is, if you're allowed to swear out a warrant for his arrest. He's over the ages of 7 years, and he is amenable to the law. And if he wants his son to grow up that way, he's got to grow up that way, the way he is, but not around me. I just can't take any more. And once I caught that boy committing a nuisance in my front yard. There's nothing as low as they are. I have given up voting. I didn't vote these last 6 or 7 times just because I don't want to come in contact. Well, it just gives me the cold shivers to go into that place at all. I haven't been in there since. That's over a year ago. That was one time when he come in there in the yard thinking nobody was there, and he committed a plain ordinary nuisance. And I just can't take any more of that.
How long ago did this happen?
Huh?
How long ago did this incident
Just
happen?
now.
Just now. You came right up here.
Yes, I came right up here.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll have Miss Pinkston in the Juvenile Bureau take your report, and they'll follow up and take the necessary action.
He can walk on the sidewalk because the parkings are practically dead the way the city don't cut the weeds down, and I can't afford to spend $10 a month to a man to do it. The city should do it. And I think they're mentally, there's something wrong. But
You don't know this boy's first name, do you?
no, but it's the only boy they have.
Okay, we'll talk to him, and if you have any more trouble with him, you let us know.
I certainly will. This is the third time I've been up here about that boy.
Okay, well, we'll take care of it. Thank you for coming in.
Well, thanks for trying to help me. I know how hard it is.
Well, we'll do everything we can for
We
you.
have the best police department in Culver City or anywhere around here.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
And I ought to know my husband's a retired police lieutenant from New York City.
Well, fine. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Well, two sides to every story. Let's go. We should have been in the field an hour ago. How come you were late?
Would you believe me if I told you I got stuck behind a freight train?
No.
That's what I figured.
Control 1 to car 50 at 3800 Jefferson. 3800 Jefferson. Northwest corner. Meet the man. Take your 484 report. KMA 394. Control 1 to 56, come in.
5-6, go ahead.
Control 1 to 56, Unit 5-2 requesting you meet their unit at Overhill and Denton. Overhill and Denton. They are holding 2 459 suspects.
5-6 to 1, Roger. We heard their call. We're on our way there now. Be there in a minute.
Control 1 to 56, 10-4.
As you heard, we were en route to this location when we got the call. Actually, we were just cruising when we heard 5-2 reporting to Control 1 that they were holding 2 459 suspects, and we decided to roll over there. Incidentally, 459 suspects means burglars. Through the next signal, and we'll be there. Up ahead, a police unit has a car jammed into the curb. Red lights flashing. We're sliding in behind. One of the uniformed officers, Don Ellis, coming over. Let's see what it's all about.
We're going west from Washington. Saw these two fellows in back of the gas station. They took off. The car was parked on the side street and jumped the car. We made a U-turn and chased them to here. In the back end of their car is a car radio and air cleaner. And they said they stripped it off of a car down here. And one guy I met, another guy who kept on insisting he bought it tonight for $10. They also told us that they stripped some tires off of cars at the same location. They said they were abandoned, so they went ahead and took it.
Which is the one that talks?
The one on the left. He's just got back with his wife, and he's scared to getting in trouble. You don't know how much trouble he's in, but he's got enough burglary tools and that there thing. And I don't know what they done to the gas station. We haven't had time to check the gas station again. But as soon as they saw us, they hit this car. They said they were in there getting water for the car, but yet the car sitting out in the street.
Let's talk to this one fellow. Over to the patrol car. 2 suspects in the back, guarded by Officer Chuck Sarlo. Big fellow, calm, handcuffed.
Sergeant Perkins.
What were you doing back at the gas station up there?
We just went in to get some water.
For what?
That's all, for his car.
The back of the gas station?
No, we just came around the back, coming out.
In the car?
Huh?
Where was the car?
The car was parked right alongside the street. We went to see if the hoses were in.
Both of you went in? Why didn't you drive in?
We just parked the car on the outside, that's all.
Who's the car belong to?
His.
It's his?
Yeah.
Okay. Get back in the car. Second suspect. Medium build. Nervous. Handcuffed.
Can I get some water?
For what?
My car.
Car need water?
Yeah.
Where'd you get the radio?
Off of the car.
Whereabouts?
Down by dirt road and was in a ditch.
That area in the west end?
That open stretch.
How come you didn't drive your car in the gas station to get water?
I don't know.
Park it out in the street and then you walk back in to get the water?
See if the pumps were open.
Why didn't you pull in the gas station?
Probably because I've already made the corner.
Let's see what you got in the car.
In the back seat, new car radio,
Pulled out.
other parts,
Under the seat.
carburetors, spotlights, new tires.
More tools in back and then pull back in, but you can see the cutters, the clippers.
Oh, I would cut the wires in this radio. They're cut off short.
Wonder what they have in the trunk. Here, I'll hold it up for you, Doc. What's he got back here?
Well, there's screwdrivers and little pry bar, about 3-inch pry bar.
I think you got a couple of good burglary suspects. I'll book them on burglary.
There was a gas station at Sentinel and Worston Place was used with a 3/4-inch pry bar last night.
Keep this as evidence. In fact, book all your tools. I'd book them all on suspicion of burglary. Book both these fellows.
Okay. You want those clippers and the radio out, too? Take the
radio and those tools up in front. Now, look, there's a tire wrench right there.
Yeah.
That's the one that comes with that car. That one right there is hot. One you got. I think that's all you need out of here. In your report, put down the fact that the regular tire wrench is in the back of the car, plus this one here, which looks new.
No.
That's a good one.
Says Mother gave it to me.
Well, that's nice. And we'll sack Mother up, too.
Yeah, that's fine. About 3 o'clock was when we called. That was about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
5-2 will transport the 2 prisoners back to the station.
Don?
Yeah.
Want to make a bet about this radiator?
No, frankly. Look, that's what I figured. Full of water.
Real police drama, Night Watch, from July 24th, 1954. We continue in 3 minutes. You're listening to Classic Radio Theater on your favorite station.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand and you care about your credit, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it'll take years to get out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. They've helped over 6 million people with credit card debt. Without destroying your credit, they can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. The program works. Call Consolidated Credit now. Call 800-406-0046. 800-406-0046. That's 800-406-0046. Consolidated Credit Counseling Services, Inc., 5701 West Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33313. Licensed by the New York Department of Financial Services and by the Vermont Department of Financial Regulation. Maryland DM 1492, Oregon DM 80092. Licensed by the Virginia State Corporation. Commission license number DC 83. Service may adversely affect the individual's credit. Non-payment of debt may lead to additional finance charges or collections activity, including legal action, not a loan company.
I used to wonder when I saw people going into nice hotels, really nice hotels, taking a pillow with them. That was before I got a MyPillow, because I know it doesn't matter where I'm going, whether I'm going to a 1-star, 3-star, 5-star hotel, MyPillow goes with me, whether it's just overnight or whether it's on vacation. And here's the great deal about MyPillow right now. The lowest price ever offered on radio or TV. 2 MyPillow premium pillows for $69.98. That's only $34.99 per pillow. The lowest price ever offered on radio or TV. And it's still the same pillow. Great pillow, 60-day money-back guarantee, 10-year warranty. And call them. 1-800-951-8175, or go to MyPillow.com, use promo code USA, click on the 2-pack special, and get the best deal you've ever gotten on a good night's sleep when you get a MyPillow.
This is an urgent health notice for all residents suffering from back, neck, knee, and wrist pain. You may qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you, but the deadline is fast approaching. Simply call the Health Alert Hotline now.
You heard right. You may qualify for a pain-relieving back, neck, knee, or wrist brace. These items may even be covered by Medicare or your private insurance. The Health Alert Hotline is your brace company. These specialized braces have been tested for pain relief. Call us toll-free right now to determine determine your eligibility and to learn how to use your private insurance or Medicare to minimize your out-of-pocket cost. Don't wait. If the deadline passes, you may lose your opportunity to get a pain-relieving back, neck, knee, or wrist brace at little or no cost to you.
800-223-3831. 800-223-3831. 800-223-3831. That's 800-223-3831.
Thanks for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater on your favorite station. Back to the mean streets of Culver City, California. Real-life police drama. Night Watch, July 24th, 1954.
Another chair over here.
This is the interrogation room. Detective Bureau. Ellis and Sergeant Perkins are going to question suspect number 1. Officer Chuck Sarlo bringing him in. Still calm. Unconcerned.
Sit down, fella. Where did you get the car radio?
Out of it was either a 50 or 51 Ford. It was on a side street, dirt road, in a ditch.
Toward the Redondo Beach area?
Yeah, it was in the bean fields, more or less.
It looked like the car was parked there or just ran there.
Abandoned.
It was abandoned. 51 Ford?
Mm-hmm. It was nosed and decked.
Have you, or if that car would be hot.
I don't know. Better go down and check it. You're sure that car's there? Because if I go down and find it, that car's not there, it's there.
It's white.
Did you take anything else out of the car?
No.
Where'd you get the air filter?
Oh, that was off this car. Excuse
Same
me.
car?
I forgot about
How about the tires?
No.
Now, what about this crowbar you carry?
That I carry in my toolbox.
Why?
Well, if there's a rusted nut on something, I can pry it off. Or to take away grease off of some fitting or something like that.
That crowbar fits some of our burglaries, you're in trouble. You've got no business being in a gas station that's closed 3 o'clock in the morning. And that line about wanting water in your car, you'd driven the car in the gas station. You wouldn't have parked it down on the side street. You can cooperate or you don't have to cooperate. It doesn't make any difference to us.
Oh, well. The deal is, start from the beginning. He wanted a Ford generator. This generator just went on in his car. And so we went out looking for a generator. We saw this Ford parked down there. And we needed a radio too, so we stopped and got the radio. And we were looking for a generator. And went by the gas station. Stopped. And took off again. You guys caught us.
What were you doing at the gas station?
We looked at a Ford convertible.
You lifted the hood on it?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you take off that?
Not a darn thing.
What were you going to take off?
Generator.
You didn't have a chance? Is that what it was?
It wouldn't fit.
Okay, take him on back. Bring the other fellow and we're done.
You are listening to Night Watch and following the activities of a detective unit on its tour of duty. The people and sounds you are hearing are real, and the investigations are recorded in the field as they actually occur. We'll bring you the final results of tonight's action at the conclusion of Night Watch. We switch you now back to headquarters, where a burglary investigation is in progress, and to police recorder Donn Reid.
Sit down, fella.
Suspect number 2. Very nervous. Chewing on a cigar butt.
How old are you? 22. Who do you live with?
My wife and son.
How old is your son?
3.
You know what you've been booked on?
No.
Suspicion of burglary, which is a felony. Are the tires and wheels in that car?
No. Oh, on the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, the door was open. And it was in the ditch. One of the wheels, I think, was in the ditch.
What's your wife going to say about this?
Oh, murder.
How well do you know this other fellow?
About 4 months.
Has he pulled any jobs?
I don't know. I don't run around with him that much.
Whose idea was it to get the generator?
I don't know, just as much mine as it was his.
How about the radio?
Well, I saw it, and I said, when we were looking in the car, and I saw a radio, and I said, I could use a radio, and that was my idea.
Did you contact him about this getting a generator?
No. We were asleep already when he came to the house.
What did he want when he came down?
He just wanted to tell me about his girlfriend or something. I don't know. He said some guys were going to beat him up or something. He wanted me to go with him tomorrow. That was today already.
Now, was this morning early? Or?
Yeah, about 1:30, I guess.
How about the car in the gas station?
No. That was just one of them things, I guess. Just should have known better.
The wrong time.
Yeah, I guess so. Not the wrong time. Just shouldn't have done it, period. It's too late now.
We have every reason to believe that this friend of yours committed several burglaries. Right now, you're stuck with him on it. He's got some tools in the car, and one of them's a crowbar that's identical to one that's been used on several burglaries. Both ends of it, the round end, like this pen, and the other end, the square blunt end.
25 down.
I don't know.
Some of those were gas stations, too.
Now, we feel we have sufficient evidence to book him on burglary. Because you're with him in back of a gas station, we think we have sufficient to book you, too. And to get a complaint on it from the district attorney, which is a felony charge. What'd your wife say about you leaving tonight? Did she say anything?
She was almost asleep. I said, honey, I'm going out for a few minutes. She was half asleep. I said, I'll be right back.
Looks like your wife's going to get the wrong end of this whole thing.
Yeah, I know. We were going to take the kid out to the beach tomorrow, too.
Ellis, you want to take the key to his car and his money here down to his wife. While you're there, check the car they stripped, get the license number, and what other information you might need. We're going to book them both on suspicion of burglary.
Yeah.
We're working in a uniform car now with Officer Donn Ellis. It took us about, 20 minutes to locate the car stripped by the two suspects. We're coming up beside it now. It's on a dirt road just off the highway. Convertible. Front wheel stuck in the ditch. What do we got?
There's a guy in it.
A guy in it?
Yeah.
Brief picture. Man stretched out on the front seat asleep. Radio's been torn out. Dashboard cut up. 3 tires missing. Boy, this guy's really asleep in there.
Well, we'll see if they can wake him up in 4 minutes. The Night Watch. Originally broadcast July 24th, 1954. I'm Wyatt Cox, and the conclusion comes up in just 4 minutes here on Classic Radio Theater. You know, for a while I worked in a hotel, and I really used to go, why do people bring their own pillows with them? Well, once I got a MyPillow, I understood. Because doesn't matter how good the hotel is, doesn't matter whether it's a 2-star, 3-star, 5-star hotel, it doesn't matter how nice the hotel is if you don't get a good night's sleep. And the key to getting a good night's sleep is a MyPillow. Now, the best deal ever offered on MyPillow right now. You go to MyPillow.com, enter our promo code USA, click the 2-pack special, and folks, you're going to get 2 MyPillow premium pillows for $69.98. That's $34.99 per pillow, the lowest price ever offered on radio or TV. Now, it's the same MyPillow we've been talking about for months. It stays cool all night long. You don't wake up and flip the pillow over in the middle of the night. It keeps its shape. You don't have to fluff it up in the middle of the night. 60-day money-back guarantee, 10-year warranty, and that's the deal. Try it for 60 days. You don't like it, send it back. 10-year warranty. Tell me another pillow you've got that's got a 10-year warranty. Nah. And the great thing is it's always as clean and fresh as new. If you get in a mess or after, a couple of weeks, throw it in the washing machine, toss it in the dryer, fluff it up, and you got a brand new MyPillow. The lowest price ever offered on MyPillow. 2 MyPillow premium pillows, $69.98, $34.99 a pillow. You see if you can find a price like that anywhere else. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the 2-pack special, enter my promo code USA, or call 1-800-951-8175. The best deal ever. And by the way, that promo code USA works on anything on the MyPillow website, MyPillow.com. Thanks for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater here on your favorite station, and I hope you'll thank this station for carrying the show, won't you please? From July 24th, 1954, the conclusion of Night Watch.
Come on, wake up, Phil.
Waving that flashlight didn't do any good.
He opened his eyes.
Did he?
Hey! Let's go. Let's wake it up now.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Come on, sit up there, boy.
This is a fine thing. The guy's sound asleep. He's got the car door locked on both
sides. Let's open the door.
Now he's stirring around. No, he isn't. He's turning over and going back to sleep. Now we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we'll move around the other side of the car. He's opened the latch on this side.
Let's open the door on the other side. This one's all jammed in here.
Now we'll get around to this side of the car now. Playing games here.
Is this your car, Phil?
Right.
Huh?
That's right.
Your car. You there all night?
Yeah. I drove up last night, so of course I did stuff tonight.
You got your driver's license registration with you?
Right. Had it went through last night. Somebody. I'll take it out that side.
And you got your registration for the car?
Yeah. Should be here. My girl.
Your girl.
I took a taxi and she called Cat. She went home. So I just came back here and sacked into it.
Oh, you want to take a look at your car and see if there's anything missing?
Well, the radio's gone.
We got the fellows that stole it.
Well, good for you. No kidding.
Yeah. Now, would you make a report on it?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Other things, I don't know.
How about your air cleaner?
Well, I doubt if there's anything in there.
And you notice the motor is blue, Don, the same color as that air cleaner was.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you paint that yourself,
Yeah,
the motor and air cleaner?
I put the new rebuilt motor and we painted the whole thing in there.
Yeah. Well, how'd you get mixed up in this here hole?
Last night, come down here to the park, and I guess I turned before the street did, and oh, golly, we had a heck of a time, so...
Got a mad time the rest of the night, huh?
Yeah, we did the rest of the night, all right.
Meanwhile, you went out. These guys come along and started to strip their car.
That's right. So I didn't even know it. I didn't know anything about it. I don't know where they came from. I got in the car and ready to go to sleep, and I looked around. Things were missing, stuff all over.
Well, this is a sort of an odd setup. This man's half asleep, so let me recap. He got his car stuck here a few hours ago and went down to the corner to get a taxi to take his girl home. And he returned here to sleep till daylight. Meanwhile, our two suspects stripped his car. So that leaves one more detail. Notifying the wife of one of the suspects that her husband is in jail. It's getting very late now. over in the east, the first light of dawn, heading up to the suspect's house. Small bungalow, modest, a couple of milk bottles on the step. Sign on the door, absolutely no solicitors. Do not knock.
Police department.
Wife. Night clothes. Bewildered.
Suspicion of burglary.
Suspicion of burglary? What did he do? Try and rob a store or something?
No. He was with a fellow and got some tools that matches on different burglaries that we have been looking for, but he has them there trying to steal car radio.
Car radio? Where is he at?
Culver City.
Oh, Culver City.
Trying to make it easy as possible.
Your car key.
Just mentioning the car radio. Nothing else.
His money down to you today. I'll have to have a receipt for the money.
What should I write out?
Receipt $10.20.
Keys and money on the table. Wife writing a receipt.
Culver City, please. Sign it. No, he's very cooperative with us.
I'm so shocked. I'm shaking. Burglary.
Sorry I have to bring you
Thank
some bad
you very
news about
much.
him.
I'm so...
Half asleep mixed up. We understand.
I don't even know what to say. I've never had this before. I'm just so shaken up and so... They admitted to take a radio. People hold up stores. They hold up banks. They hold up... they go rob houses for money. I don't know. A car radio. He'll serve time in jail yet for stealing a car radio. Oh, God.
What you have just heard is real. Every voice, every sound, recorded just as it occurred on the night watch. And now we return you to police headquarters and Chief W.N. Hildebrand.
Tonight we have heard another set of problems facing the police officer of today. In the first case of the woman filing a complaint may seem very unimportant to many people in the overall picture of police work. But to her personally, this represented a major problem in her life, and consequently an investigation was conducted. However, no evidence was uncovered to warrant action of our Juvenile Bureau. The final investigation involving two men booked on suspicion of car burglary. They confessed their part in tonight's case and also of participating in another similar event, of which they were found guilty, the maximum penalty being 1 to 15 years in the state prison. Night Watch is brought to the air through the cooperation of a great many people, including suspects themselves, because many of them realize their mistakes and are willing to allow their stories to be brought into the open in hopes of deterring some other person who may believe he can get away with it. If we can reach just a few of these people and bring home this message, then there is a meaning, a purpose to Night Watch.
Thank you, Chief Hildebrand. You have just heard on-the-scene reports of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound has been real. Night Watch, brought to you through the cooperation of your police department of Culver City, California, is produced by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hadlock, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and is described in the field by police recorder Donn Reid.
From July 24th, 1954, Night Watch on Classic Radio Theater.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from television host and three-time author Josh Melberg has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-985-1813 now, and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you a copy of The #1 Mistakes Retirees Are Making with Their Investments Today, and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-985-1813 now. Again, that's 800-985-1813. Employees of J.D. Melberg Financial have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer.
Want to fly somewhere? Looking for cheap flights or cheap tickets? Then call. That's right. Call the low-cost airline travel hotline now for prices so low we can't publish them anywhere. Low-cost airlines has all kinds of cheap travel deals. Fly domestically and save up to 75%. You can even fly internationally and save even more. Yes, fly anywhere in the world and save a lot of money on your plane tickets. We'll even save you money with cheap travel deals on hotels, rental cars, even complete travel packages. So don't book your tickets until you call us first for the absolute cheapest prices on U.S. and international airline tickets and hotels. Call right now for prices so low they can't be published. Travel experts are here 24/7 to help.
800-961-3408. 800-961-3408. 800-961-3408. That's 800-961-3408.
It is a horrible scenario, but it happens. Dennis writes about his wife. She was diagnosed with leukemia. In fact, she's a 2-time survivor. And in the midst of all that, they ran up over $1 million in medical bills. Thankfully, they're MediShare members. And Dennis says they are so thankful for that, how others came together to meet their needs. And that's how so many MediShare members feel. This is not health insurance. It's different. You don't have to pay for things you don't believe in. And like Dennis found out, it just works. So if you join MediShare, not only do you save a lot of money, the typical family saves about $500 a month, but you know where your money's going each month. You're helping people. And if the time should come, they'll be helping and even praying for you. So yes, it's different. And as more than 400,000 people now know when it comes to healthcare costs, different is beautiful. Find out more. Call 833-34 Bible. That's 833-34-BIBLE. 833-34-BIBLE.
Thanks for tuning into Classic Radio Theater here on your favorite station. Now an episode of Lum-n-Abner as it was originally broadcast July 24th, 1947.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in the Jot 'em Down store counting their money. Listen.
And that's all the cash money you've got, huh, Abner?
That's every cent, $7.18.
Well, that just ain't enough.
Well, you got some money there.
Yeah, but putting it all together still only comes to a little over $13. You can't buy no chemicals for that.
You can't, huh?
I don't think so. Fact is, I ain't sure that's enough money for us to call ourselves the Edwards and Peabody Chemical Company.
Well, that don't cost nothing to call yourself something.
No, but if you're going to call yourself some company, looks like you ought to be doing some business.
Yeah.
And it's a shame to sit here with that Hempstead formula that might make us rich and not be able to do nothing about it.
Yeah, losing money every day is what we're doing.
Sure we are. We could just raise enough money to get the thing started. Get enough junk to make up the first batch of whatever it is.
I'd love to know what it is.
And then we could sell that for enough to buy a bigger batch next time and make some more of it and sell that and keep making it up and selling it until we get all the money we need.
Sounds good.
If we can just get hold of enough to buy that first batch of junk.
Yeah, that appears to be the main trouble, don't it?
Or to be someplace we could raise some money.
Yeah, or to.
Let's see. Elizabeth ain't got no money saved up, has she?
Lom, don't ask me to try that again. I'm just getting healed up from the last time I stole or borrowed some money out of that sugar bowl of hers.
Well, tell her this is a business investment.
She don't care nothing about business investment. She just says keep your hands off on that money. That's that.
Well, why don't you call her up and see? Can't tell. She might want to get in on this.
She don't. I can tell you that right now.
She wants you to be a success, don't you?
Well, yeah.
She ain't going to do nothing to stand in the way of you getting to be a success, is she?
No, that's the main thing she's always wanted me to be.
Well, then, if I was you, I'd call her up, explain the whole thing to her.
Well,
Go on.
I think she's out washing the clothes on. I better call her later.
Washing clothes on Thursday?
Well, she's doing something, chopping wood, maybe.
Well, call her and see. Go on, Abner. You owe it to the future of the Edwards and Peabody Chemical Company.
Well, all right, I'll try.
Tell her we can pay her back inside of a week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 3. Or tell her we'll pay her back as quick as we can. I think that's the best arrangement.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, no, I thought I heard her picking up her receiver. Must have been somebody else on the party line.
Yeah, before you ask her about the money, get her in a good humor. Compliment her. Brag on her.
About what?
Oh, anything. Tell her how sweet you think she is.
There ain't no use for me to try to fool her, Lum. She can tell when I ain't telling the truth.
Well, can't you make up something nice to say about her?
Well, Mike could brag on her crops, tell her how nice that corn's looking over her. Wait a minute. Hello, Elizabeth? I just called... Huh? Well, I'm sorry I called you away from your work. What I wanted was...
Don't just stand there and stutter and tell her.
Well, what I wanted to tell you was how nice I thought that corn was looking. No, that ain't the only reason I called you. Well, you know that money you got in the sugar bowl? No, I ain't been snooping around. I just seen it accidental. Well, me and Lum's got a chance to make ourselves rich, but we're going to need a little cash right now.
No, you never led up to it right.
Huh?
Compliment her some more.
Just a minute, honey. What'd you say, Lum?
Compliment her about something.
What'll I say?
Tell her she looks nice in that new dress.
Honey, you look nice in that new dress. Why, the one... Wait just a minute. What new dress are you talking about, Lum?
Well, I don't know. Whichever one it is.
She ain't got no new dress. That's the worst thing I could have said. She's been harping on me to buy her a dress for 2 months.
Well, tell her you'll get her one.
I mean, you look nice in the one I'm going to get you.
That's the time.
Well, I am going to get one. Just as quick as we make enough out of this formula. That's the first thing I'm going to buy, a new dress for you. Well, I don't know when. See, we've got to get rich first, and before we can do that, we've got to have some cash money to buy the stuff for the formula.
Now you're talking.
If you'll loan us the money that's in the sugar bowl, why then... Who's it belong to? Oh, he said that money belongs to the Missionary Society. It's for the heathens.
Well, tell her I'm a heathen.
Lum says he's a heathen, Elizabeth. Uh-huh. He says she don't doubt it, but this is for foreigners.
Looks like you may as well hang up.
Well, I ain't letting him talk me into nothing. We're needing the money, and I just happen to recollect seeing some of the sugar bowl, and... Well, Elizabeth, I know you worked hard to save up that money. No, I ain't. Well, honey, I will buy you a dress sometime.
Better hang up.
Honest, I will. Well, I've bought you dresses before, seems like. Once or twice, anyway. Oh, me, now, don't start crying.
And he's already knowed something like this would happen.
Well, honey, listen. He's blubbering so hard she can't hear a thing I'm saying.
Well, you better just hang up. Might as well forget about borrowing that money.
Yeah. That was a mistake, I can tell you that right here and now. I'd better take supper as either night, Lum. Ain't no use of me trying to go home.
Yeah, see, there ought to be some place we could raise some money.
You sure that $13 we got ain't enough?
Oh, no, you got to have more than that to start up a big chemical company. Uh-oh, yonder comes Squire Skim. I was hoping I'd scared him out yesterday when I told him to get out of here and stay out.
You can't make him mad that way, Lum. He's more likely coming back to make trouble for him.
Still claims he's got some rights to this formula.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get nothing, though. Morning, Squire.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. How my old friends this morning?
Well, all right, I reckon, Squire. What can we do for you today?
I just came over to talk a little business with you, Lum.
What kind of business? If it's about being a Hempstead heir...
No, Lum. I've decided to relinquish my interest in that. After all, you found a box in your attic, and I think you're entitled to its contents.
Well, I'm proud to hear you say that, Squire.
Yes, I felt if it was going to make trouble between old friends like you and I are, why, I'd rather just forget it. All I came over to talk to you about was, a little rumor that you men are a little push for cash right now.
Oh, I don't know as I'd say that. We ain't got no whole lot, but we ain't broke.
We got $13, little over that.
Yes, well, I just thought I might be able to help you out a little. I've got $50 cash I'm not needing right now, and I just thought maybe you could use it.
You mean you walked all the way over here to offer to loan us $50?
Well, not exactly loan it to you, Lum, but I noticed your stock has run down here in the store pretty bad, and, well, now, here's what I was going to propose. I'll give you that $50 for the formula. I don't know whether it's worth anything or not, but I'm willing to take that chance.
Well, I wouldn't be interested at all, Squire.
Well, now, don't get me wrong, Lum. I'm just trying to help you. If it'll make you feel any better, why don't you sell me a half interest in the formula for $50? That way you'll have some cash and still have the formula.
Yeah, that sounds better.
You keep out of this, Abner.
Huh?
Swan Squire, you've tried every way in the world to get your hands on that Hempstead formula. But I'm telling you right here and now, you might as well give up, because you ain't going to get no part of it.
Now, Lum, that's a fine attitude for you to assume. I merely came over here out of the goodness of my heart to offer to help you get back on your feet.
I'm on my feet. Don't worry about me.
How about a quarter interest for $50?
No, Squire.
$60.
Listen, Squire, you might as well get it through your head right now that we ain't doing business with you at no price.
Well, all right, if that's the way you feel about it, Lum. But remember this. When your company starts bogging down and you get into bad trouble, don't come running to me for help.
Don't worry, we won't. We'll get along.
Well, you'll have to.
Just coming over here out of the goodness of his heart. It's a laugh.
Doggies, Lum, I don't think you ought to run him off that way.
Well, I ain't scared of him.
I know, but loan me $60 for just a quarter interest in the formula. We could have bought all the chemicals in the world for that.
Well, we don't need his money. We got $13, and we'll buy what chemicals we can with that.
Well, can we get enough with that to get started on? You said a while ago we couldn't.
Well, we'll see how much. Better get the phone right now. I think that was our ring.
Oh, yeah. Hello, John Down Store and Chemical Company. Oh, well, I never meant to hang up, Elizabeth. I thought you was done trying. Or talking, I mean. Well, now, listen, Elizabeth. Oh, me, she's still blubbering away. Well, now, honey, you don't want to go down there now.
Going down to her brother Fred's place?
Yeah, going to leave me. Well, listen, Elizabeth. Well, I'll get you a new dress. Right away. Well, I will. Well, now, don't you leave till I get over there. And stop crying. Yes, honey. All right. Goodbye. Don't you? Never seen such a woman. Blubber, 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 blubber. Let me get on this telephone here for a minute.
Well, who are you calling now?
I've got to call over to Dick Huddleston's store and talk to him for a few. Hello, Dick. This is Abner. Say, Dick, have you got any fancy women's dresses over there? Elizabeth size, whatever that is. Yeah. That's the only one you got, huh? Oh. $12.98, huh? Well, I'll be right over, Dick. Yeah, goodbye. Say, Lum.
Yeah, I know. Here, take the money.
Well, now, Lum.
Now, go on, take it. The Edwards and Peabody Chemical Company couldn't start up with just $13 no ways. I granted, I bound you this is the first time a company's ever went bankrupted before it even got started.
Well, what can you expect when there's an extravagant woman in the picture?
July 24th, 1947, Lum-n-Abner on Classic Radio Theater. You gotta love it. It's always something. And the something is, you can always catch up on our programs. If you miss a day, you don't have to miss out on what we've got on. You can always catch up with our podcast of the shows over at classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. Or you can also find our podcasts anywhere podcasts are served. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the iHeartRadio app, Spreaker, Spotify. All you have to do is search for USA Classic Radio Theater. That'll get you caught up. By the way, at classicradio.stream, you can also contact me there and learn more about classic radio collecting. I'm Wyatt Cox. Thank you for listening. Please thank this station, support the advertisers, and tell a friend the great radio shows are back. Classic Radio Theater here on your favorite station and the USA Radio Network.